What if I told you one bite of the right food each day could help rebuild your brain after a stroke? Not weeks of rehab, not expensive treatments, just one food, backed by science. And most people have never been told about it. I'm Dr. Jonathan Myers, stroke recovery specialist with over 30 years of experience. And in this video, I'll show you the one food I recommend to every stroke patient I treat because it works. It improves brain healing, supports memory, and may help restore movement naturally, safely, and without side effects. Let's uncover what it is and how to use it starting today. When someone has a stroke, part of the brain is suddenly starved of oxygen and nutrients. This causes damage to brain cells which can affect speech, movement, memory, and even personality. Recovery means rebuilding those damaged connections, and that takes fuel. Real fuel. That's where nutrition comes in. Your brain needs specific nutrients to repair itself, restore blood flow, reduce inflammation, and form new neural pathways. Without the right foods, recovery slows down, or worse, stalls completely. In my practice, I've seen patients who did everything else, right therapy medication, but ignored nutrition. Their progress was limited. But those who combined smart rehab with brain-boosting foods, many recovered faster, clearer, and stronger. Food isn't just energy, it's medicine. And choosing the right food each day can mean the difference between staying stuck or finally regaining independence. Now let's talk about the one food I recommend above all others to support that healing process. If I had to choose just one food to support stroke recovery, it would be this wild-caught salmon. Why? Because salmon is one of the richest natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA and EPA. These essential fats play a critical role in repairing brain cells, reducing post-stroke inflammation, and boosting neuroplasticity, which is your brain's ability to form new connections. After a stroke, your brain is in a race against time to heal itself. It's rewiring broken circuits, regenerating blood vessels, and trying to regain lost function. Omega-3s act like the raw materials for that healing process. They help restore the flexibility of cell membranes, improve blood flow to the brain, and even protect against future strokes. But that's not all. Salmon is also packed with high-quality protein, which your body needs to rebuild muscle and tissue, especially after physical setbacks from stroke. It also delivers vitamin D, which supports both immune function and mood, something many stroke survivors struggle with. The best part, you don't need to eat a lot. 2 to 3 servings per week, just 3 to 4 ounces per serving, is enough to make a difference. Choose wild-caught over farmed if possible, as it contains more omega-3s and fewer harmful additives. And for those who don't like fish, don't worry. I'll give you some easy alternatives and preparation tips in the next section. But make no mistake, adding wild salmon to your weekly meals may be one of the smartest moves you make for brain recovery. The idea that food can heal the brain isn't wishful thinking, it's proven science. Let's break down exactly why wild-caught salmon is such a powerful ally in stroke recovery. First, let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids, specifically DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, and EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid. These aren't just healthy fats, they're essential structural components of brain cells, especially in areas responsible for memory, attention, and motor control. After a stroke, these areas are often damaged. When you consume foods rich in omega-3s, like wild salmon, you're literally feeding the repair process. A study published in Stroke, the Journal of the American Heart Association, found that omega-3 fatty acids improve neurogenesis, your brain's ability to grow new cells, and enhance synaptic plasticity, which helps neurons communicate more efficiently. In simpler terms, this means faster, stronger recovery of cognitive and physical function. Another study in the Journal of Neuroscience showed that mice with induced stroke who were fed omega-3s had significantly less brain tissue damage than those who weren't. Even more impressive, those mice regained motor coordination faster, an outcome that translates directly to human rehab. But salmon's benefits go beyond brain tissue. Stroke often triggers systemic inflammation, which can worsen outcomes and delay healing. Omega-3s are potent anti-inflammatory agents that lower cytokine levels and reduce oxidative stress, two key drivers of post-stroke damage. Plus, wild salmon is rich in selenium, a trace mineral that helps protect the brain from oxidative stress and cell death. And let's not forget vitamin B12 and vitamin D, both of which are commonly deficient in older adults recovering from stroke. B12 supports nerve regeneration, while vitamin D improves mood and immune strength, both vital during long recovery phases. Now you might be wondering, can I just take a supplement? Here's the truth. Real food works better. Whole salmon provides a synergistic blend of nutrients that supplements can't fully match. And it's easier for your body to absorb and use them when they come in food form. Of course, if you're vegetarian or allergic to fish, there are options like algae-based omega-3 supplements or flaxseed and walnuts. But for most people, incorporating salmon into your diet 2 to 3 times per week is a game changer. So when I say wild-caught salmon can help rebuild your brain after stroke, I'm not making a guess. I'm sharing what decades of neuroscience and clinical experience have shown to be true. So how do you actually add wild-caught salmon into your daily routine without overthinking it or breaking the bank? The good news is you don't have to eat it every single day to get the benefits. 2 to 3 times per week is enough, and consistency is more important than quantity. Just 3 to 4 ounces per serving can make a real difference for your brain. Start simple. Try grilled salmon with steamed vegetables for dinner. Add cooked flaked salmon over a salad. Or even blend it into a salmon patty or wrap for lunch. If cooking feels overwhelming, look for pre-cooked frozen wild salmon portions. They're just as nutritious and ready in minutes. Can't find wild-caught sockeye coho or Alaskan salmon are good bets. Just avoid farm-raised salmon. When possible, they often contain fewer omega-3s and more contaminants. If you do not like the taste of salmon, try pairing it with a tangy lemon garlic marinade or mix it with avocado and whole grain toast. You can also try smoked wild salmon in moderation, but be mindful of the sodium content. For stroke survivors with chewing or swallowing issues, bake and flake the salmon finely into soups, soft casseroles, or even pureed dishes. It's gentle on the system and still delivers healing nutrition. And finally, make it a ritual. Choose 2 days each week to enjoy your brain recovery meal. Keep it simple, satisfying, and routine. Remember, food is medicine, and this is one prescription your brain will actually thank you for. Stroke recovery is a journey, and every choice matters. You don't need complicated diets or expensive therapies to start healing. One small habit, like eating wild-caught salmon 2 to 3 times a week, can nourish your brain, rebuild lost connections, and protect you from future strokes. I've seen it help my own patients regain clarity, balance, and strength just by being consistent. If you're supporting someone in recovery, this is a powerful way to show love through food. But remember, always speak with your doctor before making major diet changes, especially if you're on medication or have allergies. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who may be on the same path. Stroke recovery doesn't have to be lonely. We're in this together. I'm Dr. Jonathan Myers. Thank you for watching, and stay strong.